Ciao a tutti, tutte e tutto e benvenuti alle interviste di RecOut. Rectalk edizione Venezia Hardcore. Guys, it's a pleasure to have you here, seriously. Welcome to
Venezia Hardcore 2000. 24? 20, come in italiano?
24. Welcome to Venice Hardcore 2024. We are here today with
Oscar.
Sergi.
Henry.
Richard.
Blowfuse. It's a pleasure to have you here, guys, seriously. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a few questions about your band and who are you. So, who are Blowfuse?
Well, Blowfuse is let's say an alternative punk rock, maybe kind of funky band from Barcelona, born in 2013, and still here since 10 years now.
Super dope. Okay, I'm gonna go faster with the question. I'm gonna pass you the mic so everyone can answer, okay? So, RecOut, it's a recording studio, and here we do music. We don't do bullshits. So we want to talk about music. Since you guys play punk, I wanted to ask you which are 4 punk albums that you will recommend to younger generation and to kids who are approaching this kind of music.
Okay, I'm gonna start with a classic. I would say Bad Brains, Bad Brains. This is a classic hardcore punk band that everyone should know and everyone should listen. I think we known them when we were already like a little bit late, but it was a moment that we said like, okay, now I get what the other bands are doing, like the next generation bands are doing. Yeah, and they are amazing. Well, they were amazing, and the power and intensity of the band, it's incredible. It's incredible.
Thank you.
You said one band. I was about to say 4 bands. Oh, okay. I would say, okay. I'm sorry, I know you want to say that, but I'm going to take Rich Kids on LSD. Probably Riches to Rags is the one I would recommend the best. I think it's one of the best punk rock records and one of the best musicians that ever played that kind of music. So just go ahead and listen to it.
They're actually sometimes they're actually not considered like punk, but more like metal punk or something. They really influenced many bands. Okay, so you give me 2 options. It's either Pennywise or Offspring, because we really want to go to the classics, to the bands that really influenced us since the beginning, since we started, which actually Oscar said that we started in 2013, but actually we started even before with another band called Godfarts. And definitely I think actually the band that got us together, it was Offspring, so I'm going to go with Conspiracy of One. It was actually one of our first albums ever. And I think the sound of that album and actually of that band, it really defined a whole generation, and I think it defined our whole career. If you haven't listened to Offspring, you should go now. Go check them.
Okay, so I think that one of the main parts of the question was that we are talking about music for newcomers, maybe to punk and to the scene. So I'm going to go for something that's been thought for younger people, younger generations, newcomers, and I'm going to go for Glow On by Turnstile. Relatively new album. I think it's perfect for anyone that really hasn't really gotten into the scene and is trying to or wanting or willing to. No doubt. No doubt. Just go ahead and listen to it, yeah.
I don't want to say, but you'll almost make me cry. It's super nice because like RecOut started as a rap, like hip-hop recording studio. So now talking about punks inside here, it's like a dream for us. So it's super cool. Okay, I'm going to go straight with the other last 2 questions. And I'm going to ask you that you just released an album, right? So do you guys want to talk about it? Like what was the idea, the first idea that pops in your mind when you decided, yeah, now we want to do a new album? Like, if you want to talk about it.
Well, actually it took us too long to do an album and to do this album, and it's more like a feeling that when we have enough good songs we just go and record them, and sometimes it takes us a while, and I think that's the main reason. We just don't pressure ourselves much till we have something good to show.
Well, the good thing is of that question is like, I'm sorry if we don't have time, but I think we can really talk about the new album because it has been super such a challenge, I would say. We spent 5 years to record it and put it out, and we really have evolved, I think, musically since the last album, Daily Ritual, to this one. We already have had some glimpses of the more alternative rock or funk style in the last album, and here we just wanted, like, literally we had this conversation the three of us, where we said, like, what do we want from this album? Like, we are a bit tired of that part of yourself that you do the music for the others. So the main thing to remember is to do the music first for us and then for the people. So that's why I think it really sounds a little bit more fresh, because we are actually doing what we want, like, without thinking about the style of the song and the genre of the song. We don't care if it sounds like more punk, more funk, more grunge, more hardcore, more metal, or whatever, you know?
Okay, I'm gonna go with the last one, and this is a tricky question, you know. Old generation and old punks who say punk's not dead, you know. But for you guys, I mean, we're closer as age, you know. But I'm gonna ask you: is it punk really not dead?
No doubt, I don't think punk is dead. I think it's just not mainstream anymore. And I think we have to accept that. It's not mainstream, but that doesn't mean it's not dead. There's still people involved. There's still people interested. There's people who still go to shows and buy records. They just don't do it as often as they used to. And that's okay. Maybe it's not the best for what many of us would like to be experiencing, you know, that kind of like old school stuff that you see in the videos, but that's a fantasy. And it's just okay. We're just trying to find new ways to live the scene the way we like it, the way we enjoy it, and the way we want. That's my opinion.
I don't think it's dead. Like, punk, what is it? We've always talked about this. What is punk, and are we punks, or do we play punk rock? What is it? And I think from our experiences, it's just being part of something, being part of a community, and working for not just for yourself but for something bigger. And I think there's always gonna be people involved in something bigger than themselves. So I think it's not dead. No, like, for example, being here in Venice with all you guys working for this is amazing. So it's like the proof.
Thank you, appreciate it. Blowfuse, thank you so much for everything. Grazie mille. And hope you're going to enjoy Venice Hardcore Festival 2024. Enjoy your show, enjoy your evening, and enjoy Venice, enjoy Marghera. Grazie ragazzi.